up my reputation, manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back.
Hey guys, welcome to my vlog. My name is Tanya. Some of you might know me from Las Aventuras de Tanya y Sara. That's a Spanish vlog I have with my niece where we do crazy little things together. It's always been her dream to have a YouTube channel, and mine as well, so we created one together. If you haven't checked it out, the link is below. It is in Spanish, but we just have fun, and I show her California and different little things of American culture because she wasn't born here or raised here, and she's a little bit older. She's 7 years old, so it helps her to get familiar with it. And anyone that's from another country would probably like it because you get familiar with how it is over here, or how it is to grow up with a Spanish, English household, or a household that's very traditional, and you're learning a new culture because we're Mexican and we're very Mexican. I don't know, we're very traditional. We were raised in that way. So I hope you like that channel, and if not, just stick around for this one. In this vlog, I would like to talk to you about a 90-day challenge that I propose myself every now and then, especially if I'm going through a major sadness or a major change or loss. I grieve whatever I have to, but then I get back up and I say, you know what, it's time to get back to dreaming, to get back to what I always wanted to do. So I create a 90-day challenge. Within those 90 days, the first 30 days, it's a detox. The 30 to 60 days is a maintenance and a starting to dream and starting to plan for things that you've always wanted to do or you've always dreamt on doing. And then the last 60 to 90 days is actually doing what you want, and anything that held you back before should be gone. Because the first 30 days of detox, for me, I disciplined myself in creating good and healthy habits, which is not going on social media that much. I mean, it is part of my job, but I won't go there to explore or look for an ex or to see what's going on with someone that I miss. I don't do that within those first 30 days. Like, I parent myself within those 30 days. I eat better. I eat things that are healthy for me, not necessarily what I want to eat. I won't eat everything I want. Like, yes, I crave burgers and I crave pizza. I live near a shopping center that has all that and more, which is very delicious, but I won't do it. I won't eat it. I'll eat things that are good for me and that I need to help me get back on track with my eating habits and my diet and my exercise. That's what I wanted to say. So that's the first 30 days, is really parenting myself. And this is not something that I'm telling you to do. This is something I do. If you can pick something up from it and do it yourself, that's pretty awesome. But this is something I do, and it really helps me. And I promise you, I never get past like 70 days without meeting someone else or just being so in love with my life that I forget the last 60 to 90 days what I was supposed to do. And I've done this 3 times, and this time I'm like gonna stick to it, and I'm gonna complete the 90 days. So within the first 30 days, these are the rules. No social media to explore or look up an ex and make yourself miserable about shit you don't have or things you can't accomplish just yet. You can look up things. Like, I really hit on Pinterest because it's part of our life, right? The phones and social media. But don't look for things that are gonna hurt you. And you know what those things are. Like, I know what triggers that makes me feel like shit. And it would probably be like, oh, well, what's this guy doing? And oh, he looks so happy. And how is he happy without me? Like, what the hell? No, you're not gonna I don't do it. So rule number 1 is don't look at things, don't look for things that make you feel like crap. Don't listen to music that makes you feel like crap. because it's you're detoxing, like you're letting that go. Like if you're still in mourning, by all means go through it. You have to go through the process, but if you're ready to make things new and to get back on loving yourself and having hope in meeting someone else or accomplishing something, and you're like, I don't know why I can't move on, or I don't know why I keep doing the same thing and I don't accomplish what I want. Most of the time, we're on autopilot. As adults, it helps us get through days being on autopilot. If we were constantly like alert and learning and trying to create new things, it would probably drive us crazy. But when things are affecting you, you need to take a step back and say, you know what? Maybe I'm on autopilot of mourning. Like, I've done it for so long. I've suffered for so long. That's all I know. Like, maybe I need to create new habits. Maybe you've been listening to music or watching movies that have been hurting you, and that's all you know now. Like, I know because that's what I went through. Maybe this is not what you're going through, but this is personal experience. And so that's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is creating good dieting and exercise habits, because that's really good for your mental health, and it will provide the strength you need to recuperate from whatever sadness or loss you're going through. I've never lost someone in life, so I don't know if this would help you. Like I said, this is something I do that helps me get over a breakup or me missing someone or losing a job or losing something in my career. It really helps me to reset. So if you've lost someone, I don't know if this would help you, but definitely if you broke up with someone. So okay, so rule number 2 was diet and exercise. You will create, or I create, a diet and exercise plan where every day I'm working out, because it's really good to let go of energy, and a lot of good things happen in the process of working out, and seeing your body transform gives you a boost of confidence and energy, and that's really good for you. So I really recommend it. So that's rule number 2 is diet and exercise. And if it helps you to write it down, make a list, make a plan. I try to do things that will bring hope back into my life. I do have a deeper relationship with God within that time. Never in a religious type of way. That conversation or meditation with God will take place in the morning, 5 to 10 minutes, sometimes longer, depending on how long our conversation is. Because talking to God should be like talking to your closest best friend or your most intimate lover or parents. It has to be very open, very honest and humble. So that's what I do. And I also take, if I need to, like if I'm having a rough day, I'll stop and I'll have that conversation with him in the middle of the day. But it's usually morning and night, 5 to 10 minutes at the least. The most is, I don't care like how long I take talking to him. I will talk to him as much as I have to let whatever I need out of my heart and have his peace within me. And so my relationship is solely just him and I, and me talking to him, because that's if something that I learned through Catholicism is that the saints that were very close to him and loved him the most are people that really engaged with him every day and talked to him and were humble enough to tell him, you know, I can't do this on my own. By your grace, I need you. And that's how I have my relationship with God now. So I make it even deeper within the first 30 days. I tell him, you know, I'm going through this and I want to be different. I don't want to be afraid of my future. I want to embrace life, and I want to live my life according to your will and your favor for me. So that's something else I do. I also try to let go of things that have been weighing me down. So if there was a relationship that didn't work out, I really try to parent myself and talk to myself and say, you know, it didn't happen for a reason, and don't lose hope in the future, or we're gonna meet someone. And that's what I tell you, like, animo, like, have faith and have hope. That's what these 30 days help me to, is like, it helps me to remember the things that I most love. And if it didn't work out with someone, then it's okay. Like, we'll find someone eventually. And if not, we'll fall in love with life and ourselves so much that it doesn't bother us as much. But that's what those first 30 days are for, to remind me that I'm of value and that I do have a future. So those are the 3 major things that I do. I will talk about them more as I go throughout. I will try to vlog. So this is my first day of 90 days. Let's get it started.
I wanna follow where she goes.